sets back. Pass complete to Fernandez, and he's going to pick up about 6.
He gets through 2 defenders. Coming out is White, and he is first to the ball.
Hamish regains right at the top of the circle, in, clicks off, and a goal.
That pass play intercepted! And it's going to be taken all the way to the house.
Switching sides. Good communication there to have Asadi hit that one. And finally a mistake.
Here's a run up the middle, barreling hard and into the end zone. Touchdown goes.
Spacey's going to cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in?
Pompey in motion. Right up the gut is Brooks, and he will find the end zone.
Falcons nil, and another shot on goal. Right over the top.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Rhody Sports Show. We're back out of retirement. Ron Robert here, your host, Matt Jolles, Vice President of Fans Only Sports Network, signing in with me today to help me run this bad boy. We got a big show ahead of you, probably almost 2 hours worth of great Rhode Island High School boys hockey content. We're starting out with the Moses Brown Quakers. Then we're going to be bringing in a bunch of the Fans Only Sports guys, right? All the play-by-play guys that called all your games all year long. They know you guys like the back of their hand, and we're going to talk playoffs. We're going to talk seasons. We're going to talk about some great plays that they remember. And then bringing on the Hendricken Hawks before their semifinals, and I think it's going to be a great show. So, Matt, we got some sponsors here that we want to thank before we get going.
Yeah, absolutely. But, hey, first of all, New digs. First studio show. This is kind of awesome.
So first studio show. I mean, it's been a couple of years, and then we went podcasting, and we had everybody was stuck at home because of COVID, and everything was remote, running everything out of our laptops. And here we go. Nice new studio, nice new background. This is going to be great.
Yeah, this is going to be awesome. But definitely, we got to hit those sponsors. We got to thank a couple of companies who have really been a huge part of everything that we've done here at Fans Only Sports Network for the past couple of years. So got to give some shout outs here. Premier Homes Realty. Can catch them at premierhomesrealty.com. Anything that you need for your real estate needs in Rhode Island, got to hit them up.
Thank you, Stephanie Sosha.
Thank you, Stephanie Sosha. Yes, Daily Nutrition RI. They were with us at Yard Olympics. Absolutely awesome shakes. I got to go get one. I haven't had one in a while.
Yeah, Atwood Ave, Cranston. Thank you, Kerry Stetson.
Thirsty Beaver, we were there the other night when we did the Cranston West Falcons fundraiser for wrestling.
Yeah.
Always a great place, whether it's at Cranston, whether it's at Smithfield. I think I might have to grab dinner there before the Hendry LaSalle game.
Well, we went and had dinner there. Thanks to Justin Erickson for having us. We went and did some volunteer work down in Cranston, hanging signs after the snowstorms and the wind blew down, and Thirsty Beaver took care of us afterwards. So we want to say thank you.
Our elite recruits, access to 3,000 schools, 60,000 coaches across 38 NCAA sports. If you're a high school athlete, you're trying to go to the college level, D1, D2, D3, NAIA, JUCO, prep schools, whatever it might be. We've got that access point at our elite recruits. Can be able to connect you directly with the coaches that you need to get your profile in front of. This is LinkedIn for athletes on steroids.
Yeah, and if you're not part of our elite recruits right now, you go to rreliterecruits.com and fill out your athlete submission form. We created this just for Rhode Island athletes. And a lot of people said, oh, we don't believe in recruiting sites. We don't believe in all that stuff. Well, look, you don't just get the platform. You don't just get it at an amazing price. You get us. And you get our connections, and you get all the help that we can give you on top of using this amazing tool. So you got to check it out.
And we're one of the few recruiting services in the country that's NIL certified. So for all the new NCAA laws with the NIL, with the name, image, likeness stuff, we're certified as an NIL company. So we can be able to help represent you when you go to that next level for your NIL, money.
Ching, ching.
We'll help you out with all that. And of course, Manning Sports, 1725 Mendon Road, Cumberland, Rhode Island, open Wednesday through Saturday. Go to manningsports.com for more information. And of course, Manning Sports is pretty much your hockey headquarters, and pretty soon it's going to be the lacrosse headquarters.
Well, it's the lacrosse headquarters right now in Northern Rhode Island. We've been getting crushed up there. But if you need new sticks, whatever you need, we have it at Manny's. So come on down and check it out.
All right, Ron.
Yeah, that's it. So, all right, now we're going to welcome Coach Giusti first. Coach Giusti, the assistant coach of the Moses Brown Quakers Division I boys hockey team in the semifinals. Last year, what they have? One win?
One win last year, and now they're 2 wins away from a state championship series.
Let's bring Coach into the show.
What's up, Coach?
Hey, guys. How's it going? Thanks for having me on.
Oh, fantastic. Glad to have you. I remember sneaking you into a playoff game last year, Coach.
Yep. Me and
I
my
don't have to do that this year.
No, we don't have to do that. Thank God. Mountain LaSalle. I'll never forget it. Game 3, Adelaide Arena.
Yeah, I get the text message. Ron, come on, get me in here. It was a limited time offer there because there was COVID and all the stuff going on, and it was so fun, right? But
it's funny on my time hop. I got a picture yesterday. I took a picture of my father-in-law, Paul. He had to bring I don't know if you remember the cable in, right?
Yeah,
the story.
Don't give away our secrets. Shh. No, I'm kidding. So we had his father-in-law carry a cable and said he was with the camera crew. Oh, yeah. We're in all sorts of trouble now, Coach. That's it. We're in trouble. That's funny. But yeah, so now you guys punch your ticket, and here you are. I remember we were just talking on the way here. We were on the phone. And I said at the beginning of the season, we were doing all the hockey rankings every weekend. And one of the rankings we said Moses Brown is sneaky good, right? And we talked about this afterwards. We said Moses Brown is sneaky good. Be careful of them. And look at you now.
Yeah. I mean, listen, we started out 0-4 in league play. We had a couple of tough matchups to start out the year. We played, East Greenwich first game. They beat us pretty well. It was a close game with like 5 minutes left, but they ended up pulling away with that one. Then we had, I think, Hendricken. I think LaSalle was thrown in there too. So we played like some of the top competition right off the bat, and we have a younger squad for sure. There was some growing pains to go through, but I would say that we started turning the corner around the Burrillville tournament. We beat North Attleboro. We beat East Greenwich in overtime. We lost to Burrillville by 1 goal, but it was a really good experience for our players. Felt like we got closer as a team. And then we started playing well in the regular season for sure. We started putting wins together. And one of the best things I think that happened with our club was because of the divisions on our side. There was a couple teams, us in Cumberland and Barrington, that were all tight for the last playoff spot. And we virtually had playoff games for the last 2 weeks of the season. So I would say we were pretty battle tested going into the playoffs, obviously. And that series against Burrillville was, fantastic. We beat them at their barn, game 1. Game 2, they gave us a beating at our barn, which was an eye-opening experience, kind of focused our kids. And then obviously you guys saw on Tuesday night, that was absolutely amazing for our team to pull that win out. Right. And my proudest moment as a coach, and I know the other coaches, Coach Antonelli, obviously our head coach, he told the kids after the game that was his proudest moment. And we'll see what happens in the next series. It's going to be a great test against East Greenwich, that's for sure.
Yeah. Now, Matt here had the opportunity to call that winning goal. I'm going to let him get into that. But also, last year, we thought that maybe Coach Antonelli had his most proud moment when you guys took the Hawks 7-6 in OT. Yep. Right?
My alma mater.
Here you go. Matt called that one as well. So here you go. Now you're topping it all off. So let's bring these kids in because, these are the guys that are getting the job done, right?
Absolutely.
Even though they were late signing in, and coach is going to make them do a couple extra, figure eights or something at practice. No, I'm just kidding.
They're going to be doing Herb Brooks line runs.
Just kidding. Go on, let's bring them up.
Let's get them up. Here's Tyler. We got Hank. We got Aiden Agarwal, Max Travers in the mix, all right here.
All right.
Welcome to the show, guys.
Matt, take over. This is kind of your spot.
All right. So hey, let's really talk about that goal. Let's talk about overtime, and I know it was absolutely an insane situation having to go into overtime like that, and it seemed like Burrillville had a step on the first couple of minutes of that game, and then things kind of like really all of a sudden changed and flipped around. So, Coach, the timeout in between the end of the third period and overtime. How do you strategize for a situation like that when you know it's next goal series over?
Well, it's funny. I mean, first thing that we kind of tell our players is you can't be nervous by any means, right? You just got to go after it because quite literally sudden death, right? It ends abruptly. So we tell our players that they got to be the more aggressive team. They got to go after it. And it's funny. In the past, I feel like, I don't know if it's just a quirky thing, but a lot of times in overtime, it ends very quickly or in like the last minute. So we told them obviously the first minute overtime, and if it was the last minute overtime, to really be on their guard. But there's not much you really honestly can say. Like I said, it's a player's game. It's them that have to go out there and get the job done. Really, our message was just telling them to be really aggressive, go at this team, because we had momentum going into overtime. After, we had spoken to them in between the second and third period. To their credit, they came out, and I thought that we did a fantastic job to get back into that game. We were down a goal, and the momentum was definitely trending in our direction. So really the message was just, guys, this is it. We have a couple seniors on the team. We told them in between second and third, you don't want this to be your last game, right? It's funny. I told him, even my son, who's 2 years old, he follows us, and I told him, I'm not going home tonight and telling my son that we lost this game, right? I'm going home to tell him that we won this game. So that was really the message that we wanted to tell them, was just to make sure that they went after it. Don't have any regrets, and go right after it. Don't be afraid. This is overtime hockey. This is what you live for.
So you use the child guilt,
I
which
did.
I think is against the law. No, just kidding. Just kidding. No, Henry thinks that's funny. I think, especially since he cut in line when we were trying to get people to introduce themselves. But Henry, what's up, pal?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right.
Good. So I gotta ask you this question now. I'm telling you, I do. Let's see. I'm trying to remember which game I did. So I did one of your games. It was mid-season, and you guys lost. It was a close one, and there was a mom taking pictures. It was a Moses Brown mom, and she says, she goes, Henry needs to score. I was like, wow, that's a lot of pressure. I was like,
that was probably my own mom, because she takes all the pictures for us. So
that was your mom?
That was probably my mom.
So she goes, wow, Henry needs to score. And I was like, well, I said this. I go, that's got to be Henry's mom, because if not, that's a savage move. I said, but so Henry, how you feel? Like, obviously, like a lot of people know you. They know you have a lot of scoring ability, but do you feel like that pressure to kind of, you got a lot of scorers on your team. You got a lot of kids who can make plays, but do you feel that pressure to get out there and at least put one puck in the net per game at least?
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely pressure. You can't win any games by scoring 0 goals. So there's definitely that pressure of, scoring at least one a game. But I have to give credit to, Aiden and Owen, my line mates, who have been scoring at a very, very nice pace. And so it's been
taking the heat off you a little bit.
It's taking the heat off of me a little bit. So I don't know. It's been nice to have those two also be scoring, and it's been nice to have our first line go out there and take it to every single team in the league. So
yeah, I mean, honestly, you guys have probably lost almost to each team and won. I mean, you guys are right there where you've battled it out, right? I mean, if my memory serves correctly, did you sweep? Well, I almost didn't sweep anyone. It was like you lose one, then come back and win one, and then you guys had so many games that were close. Like Aiden, because how many, you guys had a lot of games that were 3-2, 2-1, right? So Aiden, how does that feel? I mean, is it that's pretty stressful? There's no games that you guys have really gone out there and walked away with it.
Yeah, it feels pretty good. Last year, it was completely different. We'd lose all those games I won. I think just the fact that we were able to turn the corner. I know Mount ended 3-2 or 4-3 or something like that. Smithfield was 3-2. We only beat Warwick by 2 goals. Barrington and Cumberland by 1 or 2 each. So it feels good to flip that, and heading into the playoffs, we get some momentum going.
Right, but now there it is. That's the difference, right? Last year you're saying you would have lost those 1-goal games. This year you guys won them. What do you think? Give me one thing that you think made a difference this year with that.
I think it's experience in general. Our whole line, we have a lot of players from our grade on that team who were sophomores last year, now we're junior. So I think just like going through the game, pacing ourselves, like knowing what to do when we're on top, not getting over nervous and making mistakes. I think that's just been really important.
Yeah. Okay.
Tyler, it seemed like in that game 3, you and Hank really got keyed on a lot by some of the Burville players. It gave an opportunity that kind of opened up a few other lines, especially in that overtime. Garneau got kind of like left on the bench side sideboards, was able to get right through. You guys gel so well as a team. It seems like anytime I see you guys switch lines, even if it's half of a line to another half of a line in the midst of it, you guys are able to open up space so much. What's it like being able to know that you don't have to put the entire monkey on your back? You've got players like Garneau, like Gabe Mondani, who got 2 goals in game 2 and then the game-winning goal in game 3.
I mean, it's been nice to have, that depth that we that we have, and it's been nice to, have Gabe and Ethan and Jackson Travers as well to be that like second line of just an energy line, as Juice likes to say. They bring the energy, they bring the physicality, and they get a couple goals here and there, and their goaltended helped us win a series. So it was pretty nice, and like in the overtime it was Owen and Aiden went out there, and then Gabe and Garneau and me and Jackson. So it was really nice to like get the lines like mixed up, but still be able to put a goal away and end the series.
Nice. Go. Who else you want to? Bring in Max and Tyler.
Yeah.
Max and Tyler.
Let's get Max and Tyler in
Give
here.
him some. So wait, Max, what year are you?
I'm a junior.
Yeah, you're a junior, right? So now here's the thing: your coach says you guys have a young team, and last year you guys were really taking it on the chin. This year you're in the semis. Hoping to take a ride to the state championship, right?
Yep.
Next year you lose some seniors, but you're going to be coming back as the big dog. So what do you think that means for you this year? Is that going to be somewhere like you need to like prove yourself this year, going into the semifinals as a junior?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think over the years, our whole class has grown a lot, and I think this year we've really shown what we can do and shown how much we've grown from previous years. And I think there's a good amount of pressure to take something home, whether it's semifinal wins or state championship.
Yeah, totally. What about Tyler?
Tyler, so you guys won 2 games on the road. You lose the game at home. So now you got this semifinal series. You're going to have, if you go 3, you're going to have 2 games on the road. So you guys win, right?
Well, we just try to bring together, the first against Burrillville, we were kind of like really happy, and we really we kind of thought we were going to win the next game. So we let our guard down a little bit as a defensive pair. So after that game, we kind of just talked to the whole, and you saw the next game, we only let 1 goal in. So we just try to make sure that we were ready for the game and everything. So, yeah.
Max, they got a little physical on you guys in game 2. Did you guys have anything you really talked about with that after the game to make sure that they weren't going to kind of take you out of your guard in game 3?
Just come right off the bat with our physical game, because I think once we start getting physical, it's nobody that can match it. And I think it changes the course of the game if we start off early. And I think we didn't do that in game 2. And so game 3, we started off with it, and it carried throughout the game.
I got to step into something earlier in the season. Hank, we had a game at Lynch. I called this game. I'm up in that box, which is enclosed in glass and everything. You're striking up a whole entire conversation in the penalty box while you were – what in the world? Like, you were talking to the other player down there. What were you doing, man?
Well, I was talking to the other kid in the other box, because I don't usually get penalties. So it's kind of a different experience for me, because I try to stay out of the penalty box, obviously. But and then I was also talking to our other coach, our assistant, Greg Palino, who we call Special Ops. So I was just talking to Ops, and I was just seeing what he saw and what, like, I don't know, what I could kind of improve on once I got back out there. And then Yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah, you were having a whole conversation. We could hear it actually up in our press box area. And it was kind of funny. We were all like, what is he doing down there? He's sitting in the belly box with this whole huge conversation going on. Hey, Coach, I know that you guys have had some crazy close calls with goals throughout the season. We had one in game 3. I know you guys turned around and looked back at us up in the press box to see what we saw. How frustrating is that sometimes when you kind of know something went another way and you don't have video replay like they do in the NHL, like they do in NCAA?
Well, I mean, listen, of course it's frustrating, right? Because the kids are working so hard and, you think you score a goal. But I think the biggest thing as a coaching staff is for us to tell our players, don't let it get to you, just move on, get the next one, right? Because otherwise, if you go down that path and, you let it get to you, then you might start making some mistakes and you lose focus. So the best thing is to be resilient. We tell our kids all the time, there's going to be ups and downs throughout every game. Guys making mistakes. It's a game of mistakes. So I guess, of course, it's natural to be upset, but at the same time, you got to move on. You got to be resilient. You just got to focus on getting the next one.
So, hey, Coach, and anyone can jump in here. Just one last kind of real hockey question. Obviously, Moses Brown has the lowest enrollment, I think, male enrollment in the state, right? You guys have like the smallest male enrollment. And, last year you only had one win, right?
Sure.
Now you guys come out. You got your 4 boys right here. I know the whole team did a great job. You got 4 of you guys right here.
Sure.
This is kind of helping you build the program for the future, I would suspect, and
Absolutely.
Getting kids to come to Moses Brown to play hockey.
Yes.
So, because I've heard, after you guys had a tough one last year, you're a smaller school, even though it's private, small enrollment, people start saying, hey, maybe you shouldn't be in D1. Hey, maybe you shouldn't be in D1. And, I know Coach Antonelli's like, no, we're a D1 program. And, it's hard for you guys to stay so tough with that. And now look where it's brought you. I mean, have you guys have that discussion about the future of the program and what this means to it?
Yeah. And they can comment after.
Yeah, they can jump in if they want because they're paving the way. Right?
For me personally, when I was in high school, I thought Moses Brown was a top 3-4 team like all the time. I played them multiple times in the semis my sophomore year and my senior year, and then obviously they went into that prep school league, which when they jumped back out, obviously there was some growing pains that we needed to get through. We went into the co-op, but it's honestly a testament to the athletic department and, of course, Coach Antonelli. What Dave has done for this program is absolutely tremendous. He puts his head down. He goes to work. Any player that's interested to come to the school, he works in sales. So if any hockey player comes in and they are thinking about coming to the school, he does a pretty good sell job. And it's a testament to him to get obviously our 4 captains and a couple other players that are a core group to get them into the school. And like I said, it's a player's game, right? These are the kids that are going out there. They're getting the job done. So they're the ones that are really getting the program back on the map, and they should be very proud of it. And we're certainly not done. It's the semis, and we're looking to get even further.
Yeah, awesome. All right, so now I'm going to go down each one because Henry wanted to talk. He just kept jumping in.
Yeah, we need to get Tyler and Max involved.
No, I'm totally kidding. No. So, all right, so we're gonna go with Tyler first. So I'm gonna get him quick. Tyler, you with us?
Yeah.
I see you. Okay. So what's your song you like to listen to before a game to get pumped? Pump up song, buddy.
So me and Owen, we always listen to Walk Up before the game every single time. That's my favorite song, I would say.
Yeah. You play the straight explicit version?
Yeah. Right in the locker room. Never walk out.
Well, I know because one time I asked I asked this question, right? I asked, "Oh, what's your favorite song?" And they start singing it. I'm like, "Oh, whoa, hey, mute. Wait, I don't have the blow up button." So I was like, "Oh, man, that's terrible." Okay, all right. So now, Henry, I'm going to give you the opposite question. What about when you guys come in after you guys win? What are you guys banging in the locker room?
Oh, you got that name, Henry?
What'd you say? I'm sorry, my audio cut out.
No, you're okay. Listen. So how about after you guys win? What are you guys banging in the locker room?
Come on, Eileen. It's our song. We played it after we won the first game, and it's been our win song ever since. So we plan to keep.
It's like the St. Louis Blues playing Gloria, and
no, it's more like is your athletic director watching, and you guys are trying to.
No, it was actually just like Coach CJ put it on, and then we kind of just ran with it, and then we don't plan on not stopping playing that song. It's gonna keep going.
No, you got to. So all right, so that's actually perfect because we know hockey players are so superstitious, right?
Yeah.
So now we're gonna go to Max. Max, what's your superstition? Do you wear the same socks all season, or come on? I know there's something.
I got a couple different things in the lineup.
All right, let them rip. Let's go.
Try and eat and drink the same thing for every game, and there's some songs I only listen to on game day. So
all right. So what are the songs?
Pretty explicit.
Yeah, that's what I figured. You don't have to sing them.
Oh, it's a lot of
just say the title. Oh, unless it's bad.
It's called I'm a Boss by Meek Mill.
Oh, all right. Well, no, that's probably like the most G-rated one, right? You can't tell me the rest.
Oh, I listen to a lot of T Grizzly in the mix. It's my go-to.
Why is everyone laughing so hard? I'm just trying to figure this out.
You don't understand how committed Max is to T Grizzly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
I'm locked in with the headphones for every game.
Oh, committed. That's a big word. Committed to T Grizzly. I'm going to remember that. See, now Matt is going to be calling your semifinals games. So he's going to we're just getting stuff for the broadcast. So, while you're skating by or, if you score a goal, Matt's going to go, goal. And it's because he listens to T Grizzly. Right? Right. I'm just saying. It could happen.
You never know.
It could happen.
Never know.
It could happen, right? Okay. Aiden, what about you? Superstitions.
I got a few. I need a 5-hour energy before every game. One of those energy drinks. And
the
then,
little one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Usually I have a smelling salt. And then for home games.
You have one like someone has dinner? You gotta have a smelling salt? You mean you have one in your pocket? I don't understand.
Yeah, I just keep them with me, just in my coat pocket or something.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, crack a smelling salt. Yep.
For home games, me and my line mate Owen, he gets a little thing of chicken tenders, so he eats the first 4.5, and I eat the last half. I don't know. It's just we won one game with it. It just worked.
Yeah.
Wait.
We just went with it.
Yeah.
Chicken tenders, not chicken nuggets, right?
Chicken tenders.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, 5-piece chicken tenders.
Matt loves chicken nuggets. I'm just saying he's a.
Aiden, do you want to tell him the story? What happened at the start?
Yeah,
of the
can we hear that story, please?
Oh, which game was this? This was the Cumberland game. Me and Owen were clearly a little bit dehydrated.
Maybe it was from the chicken tenders.
Yeah, a little bit of both. Chicken tenders, dehydration.
Yep.
A little bit too much Wendy's before the game, maybe. So the coaches were doing their thing, talking to us, getting us pumped up for the period, and they leave. And everyone's like, yeah, getting by the door. And me and Owen just go in the corner, just supposed to start puking. And yeah, he's in the garbage can. There was no other garbage can, so I went all over the corner. The locker room.
Wait, I called this game.
Oh, now Matt's gonna say he knows about your puke. This is fantastic. I don't know if that's true.
You're about to drop the puck, and we're saying, "Where's Aiden and Owen?"
Yep.
You're still in the locker room.
You probably do remember that then.
Yeah.
They were in the locker room ralphing. Was that at Lynch?
Yes.
Yeah, it worked.
This Beauregard hates you.
First shift, I scored from center ice, so I was going on.
Somebody
wait,
somebody
who scored
yacked
from
one in
center?
the corner of the bench at
He's-
that game.
Who scored from center?
I scored from center ice my first shift after that,
he did,
so I
yeah.
contributed to that. So.
He just that was a
So you could thank Aiden because you got out there.
That was Ethan in the corner.
Oh,
And
nice.
then
Oh, that
was Ethan Garneau in the corner.
Oh, nice. All right, well, that's fantastic. So we're not probably going to bring that up on the
No, we're not bringing that up. On the podcast.
You could hear a little like dig, like hopefully he didn't eat any chicken tenders before the game, like something like that.
Yeah, we'll see what comes up.
Quite possible.
We'll see what comes up Saturday afternoon.
It's quite possible. You want to close out?
Yeah, so game 1 of the semifinal series against the East Greenwich Avengers Saturday afternoon, 2:30 p.m. You can catch it right here on Fans Only Sports Network. Just go to Fans Only Sports. It's fansonlysportz.com. Click the high school playoffs logo in the right-hand corner of the screen, and you can be able to get your live stream passes and be able to watch games 1, 2, and if there's a third, we'll have them all right here on fansonlysports.com.
Now, all right, guys, we wish you the best of luck. You guys are great. And again, I'm hanging my hat on the fact that I called it. Week 1. I don't care.
You did.
I did. I called it. I
said watch for this team.
I said watch out for you guys. I even told Dave that too, because Dave and I were talking. He's like, my guys are good. He's like, we got to get them on track. I said, don't worry. See, I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. All right, okay, boys. Good luck coming on the show.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.
All right, boys. Okay, let's go.
Let's say bye to the Moses Brown team. Thanks so much for coming on, guys.
Bye.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us.
All right,
We
you
knocked
guys are
them
done.
out of the show.
All right, that was awesome.
That was awesome. How about we take a look at the
Shut off. Oh yeah, no, not yet. We're not done. All right, so now we're gonna run a quick commercial. When we come back, we're gonna round up the Fans Only Sports Network play-by-play guys. We're gonna bring them on into the show, and what we're gonna hopefully do is have them talk a little bit about the season. Maybe some good stories of some games they called, and so just stick with us. And after that, at 9 p.m., we have the Bishop Hendricken Hawks, the 4 captains, talking about their season and going into the semifinals.
We're going to send you out to a commercial break with a look at the game-winning goals scored by Gabe Mamdani that sent Moses Brown Quakers into the state semifinals. You're watching Rhody Sports Show on Fans Only Sports Network.
Just wide for Garneau. Hard shot, bounce right in, let's score! Moses Brown Quakers are going to the state finals, semifinals, after just one win last season. The Barville Broncos have been eliminated on home ice in overtime in Game 3.
Lynch sets back. Pass complete to Fernandez, and he's going to pick up about 6. Gets through 2 defenders. Coming out is White, and he is first to the ball. Hamish regains right at the top of the circle, in, cuts off, and a goal.
That pass play intercepted! And it's going to be taken all the way to the house. Hey,
Switching sides. Good communication there to have Asadi hit that one. And finally a mistake.
here's a run up the middle, barreling hard and into the end zone. Touchdown goes.
Spacey's going to cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in?
Pompey in motion. Right up the gut is Brooks, and he will find the end zone.
Falcons. No, another shot on goal. Lynch sets back. Pass complete to Fernandez, and he's going to pick up about 6. Gets through 2 defenders. Coming out is White, and he is first to the ball. Thomas regains right at the top of the circle. In, clicks off, and a goal.
That pass play intercepted. And it's going to be taken all the way to the house.
Switching sides. Good communication there to have Asadi hit that one. And finally a mistake.
Here's a run up the middle, barreling hard and into the end zone. Touchdown goes.
Spacey's going to cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in?
Pompey in motion. Right up the gut is Brooks, and he will find the end zone.
Falcons. No, another shot on goal. Right over the top.
All right. Yeah, we're back. How you doing, everyone? So we're just waiting for these guys. Our guys are worse than everybody else dialing in. But we have a few minutes before we bring on the Bishop Hendricken Hawks. We got like 15. So we're going to talk a little bit about the high school season. We're frozen a little. There we go. We're lagging a little bit there. We're going to talk about the high school season. Matt's going to invite these guys in. Want to get them invited?
Yeah, I'm working on this.
All right, let's get these guys invited in. But, we covered 140 games this winter and 140 high school games. We covered a ton of Division I. We covered Division II. We covered Division III. We covered girls. We didn't get to all the games that probably a lot of you wish we did. But at the beginning of the season, we did reach out to everyone. We said, hey, who wants to have us come by? And, people kind of dragged their feet. And so we had to obviously, at first, we're going with all of the teams that really quick said, hey, we want you, we want you, we want you, which was quite a few teams. So it kind of locked up a lot of our time. But we ended up, we have a good 40 people working for us right now. We have 6 camera crews. We're all over the state. We're getting ready to do the spring seasons now, lacrosse, baseball, and softball. We're going to take a stab at, which we did some softball last year. And, we did our best to get to every game that we possibly could. We wanted to tell everybody that. It was tough. Sometimes it was tough because, we would try to, hopefully get a lot of double headers where maybe there was a girls game before a boys game, or there was a D2 game and a D1 game both in the same night. 146 had quite a few of those. You guys all know, or maybe you don't all know, but we do a lot of college hockey in Rhode Island as well. URI, Bryant, Roger Williams, PC Men's and Women's Club. So, sometimes at 146, we'd be able to do a Bryant game and then stay afterwards. This happened quite a few times. We would do a Bryant game and then we would stay afterwards. We'd grab a North Smithfield versus Lincoln or Lincoln and Coventry. We did one of those.
Had a couple of LaSalle girls games in front
of a LaSalle girls games. And then towards the end, we ended up picking up, as far as girls go, we ended up picking up a lot of Warwick and Mount, right? Yep. We picked up a lot of those games. But we did our best to get out there, and we're trying to grow. We're trying to expand so that we can cover as many games as possible. And we would love to cover them all, obviously. And we would like to also say thank you to all the rink managers that work so well with us out there. Some who we know by name very well, Rick Beauregard at 146 and at Lynch. I mean, he does a fantastic job. They're great with us at Thayer. Matt Campanelli at Mount just does a fantastic job with us. Who else? I know I'm going to TJ in Smithfield. Yep. I'm going to forget some of these. So if I do, I apologize. But, we've done so much, and we expanded into Massachusetts this winter, and we did a lot of Massachusetts teams. And thank you to all of the fantastic coaches in Rhode Island who try to cross over and do non-league games with Massachusetts and Connecticut. Not only are you're doing a great job, growing your players and giving them more looks, but you're giving us opportunity to get more looks for the players as well, because we start getting connections with the Connecticut teams and the Massachusetts teams. And that's more eyes on the programs and more eyes on our network. And we really, we just can't say thank you enough. And one of the guys, besides Matt and myself, that helps us so much is right here. The man, the myth, the legend, TJD, at TJD on Instagram, Tim Duffy.
Yep. I had to keep myself in because just because I felt like it. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna
try it.
At TJD. I am.
Oh, there it is.
Yep. I showed my banner a little bit, but how you guys doing today?
We're doing great, man. Thanks for coming on. Now, Tim, admittedly so, hockey wasn't his strongest suit. We brought Tim on this year. Tim did a bunch of soccer and football with us. Nailed it, knocked it out of the park. Called some great basketball games this winter. But we put Tim into hockey. He has a fantastic voice, a great demeanor on the mic, and you're welcome. And I'm not trying to stroke you too hard, so.
Whoa,
hey, no, come on.
Ron, you're too funny.
Get your mind out of the gutter. So, but Tim slid into hockey, not in his comfort zone, and absolutely tore it up.
Yeah.
And also made a great relationship with one of the teams, especially. How'd you end up forming that relationship with the Rams that you have going on, Tim? Because you and Chet got this LaSalle thing going on.
LaSalle thing, I mean, it's been crazy. It started with that show we did a couple weeks ago when those Friday games were canceled, and it was a Friday night, and Ron was like, "Hey, you guys going on live tonight with all these hockey boys?" And Friday night in Gansett, I was feeling myself a little bit before that, but I was calm for the show, but the boys loved me anyways because I had a good demeanor, like you said, Ron. I mean, I do try to be as people friendly as possible. And,
you don't have to try; it's natural, pal.
Natural, and I'm going with younger guys, I guess. Just guys in general. I mean, boys will be boys, and Richard Telly, Connor Barrett, Max Q, all them boys, Dylan Johnson, Tasca, good guys. We had Mike Brouillard and Connor Pacheco on yesterday too. A bunch of good dudes, and they came up to us in the box last week in Smithfield and Warwick. Actually, dapped us up. Just good guys, those kids,
yep.
And just raised the right way. I mean, just you love seeing young men like that, just being nice kids, And
yeah, you had those guys on your show, Unapologetic. If you guys want to see a great podcast, you're gonna come onto the Fans Only Sports Network. Go to our YouTube channel or just our website. You catch Unapologetic with Chet and Duffy. Unfortunately, Chet had to go see Batman tonight, so we don't have Chet on the show.
That's a very.
All right, listen. When he told me, I said, Chet, you got to come on, man. He goes, nah, man. He goes, I got tickets to Batman.
I mean,
listen. All right. We're gonna let him pass on that. I like Batman. He's cool.
I've known Chet for a long time. That's the most Chet thing I've ever heard in my life.
That's a big Chet move right there, right? That's a big Chet move.
One of your Chet story I never told you.
Tell us.
So, when I first met Chet, I was 12 years old. Went to the same church, this and that, and he invites me to his Madden league, just me and him, and because he knew I played Madden back then, and I was a good opponent to him. Chet was like, this is 2013. Chet was like 15, 16. I'm 11 years old, bro. So then, we meet in the playoffs in Madden in our league. It's me, him, and a bunch of CPUs.
Yep.
And I beat Chet in the playoffs with New York Giants with Victor Cruz and stuff. It was a good team. And,
who was Chet?
He was the Cowboys. But,
that's why.
Yeah, but it was like a fantasy draft. So we had different players, but I still had and stuff. But Chet, we never talked in real life. I think we may have been too nervous or whatever. I don't know.
Now you guys are boys.
We're boys, but he kicked me from the league.
Wait, hold on. Now you guys are boys, and now you guys have a show on the Fans Only Sports Network.
Yeah.
Unapologetic. It's been hitting. You guys are getting tons of views, and a lot of talk about it, and it's catching fire. So congratulations, and you're
We're
doing a
gonna
great job calling the game. Stay with us. We're bringing in 2 more of our Fans Only Sports Network play-by-play guys.
We're gonna get the Nick and Nick show.
The Nick and Nick show. So, to give you a little backstory, so last year we've been doing games for about almost 5 years, but really, at the beginning of it, not too many. Last year was our first year with hockey. We said, I don't know, we've never called hockey. We didn't even think about doing hockey, and we said, you know what, we're going to do hockey. We're going to go out there and do it. And we had rounded up all these interns and everyone that was interested in getting all these guys. They said, yeah, we can do this. We can do this. We end up putting teams at almost every rink last year. Nick and Nick, the Mount St. Charles team right here, Adelard Arena.
Yep.
So it was Mount and Cumberland, right?
Mount Cumberland. Yeah, Cumberland now plays at Lynch.
But so we welcome Nick LeBlanc and Nick Carlson onto the show. And, we're Nick and TJD over there. And these guys have been calling a lot of your games all season long. Nick Carlson all deep into the holiday tournament stuff when he was there. Yeah. But he just called the Smithfield game with Nick last week. Guys, tell everybody about the game you called last week.
It was a fun game, double overtime. It was just a great back and forth game, very hard, very physical, not too many
OT. Right,
and that was a late face-off too, right? I think you guys had like a 9 o'clock face-off.
How late were you guys there, Carlson?
It's about an 8:30 face-offs, and it was a great game all around.
Yeah, no,
Carlson, how late were you guys there?
Yeah, it was about an 8:30 face-off. I think we left. Nick, what would you say, around 11 almost?
I think it was around 11. Then we hit up Applebee's.
Yeah, then we had the post-team meeting at Applebee's.
Right. So our guys eat really healthy. I just want you to know. Everyone loves chicken nuggets, Applebee's. Duffy works at Dunk.
Yeah.
Duffy is ripping up the donuts.
I only eat Dunkin' Nuggets, man. I only have
Dunkin' Nuggets. But what everyone needs to understand, and I think you all know this in the hockey world, basketball is a little different, right? You're inside a gym, it's warm. The basketball times are earlier. Hockey is late. It's cold. You're in the middle of the winter. We're out there in blizzards. Nick, give us a story. Anything you can kind of remember this year or last year, a game that was crazy for you.
Some of the arenas were cold, but I think the craziest one was probably the playoff series between Mount St. Charles and LaSalle last year. It was a tough physical game. The first 2 games went into overtime. They were decided pretty early in overtime too. Just hard physical games, and the 2 teams really had you just saw that both teams wanted it too. So that was a really great series to call, and it was a fun 2 games too.
Yeah, fun 2 games. We lost Carlson. Maybe his phone rang or something.
No, there you go.
Oh, there he is, Nicky.
Nope, still here. I had to switch platforms.
Oh no, you're good. No problem.
Yeah, I've been there too.
What about you, Nick? Wait, what did you say, Tim?
So I've been there too. So I'm having to switch platforms.
Well, last night Tim had to switch platforms. He came back upside down. They thought.
He was thanks a lot.
No. Last night, I'm sitting there watching the whole thing. Great show, right? They did a great job. The sound kids were great. Tim and Chet were great, but Tim froze. No one could hear him. Then he came back. Then he froze. Then he came back. They were all laughing. He shuts off, comes back. He's upside down. Of course, Chet was ripping him.
50 Cent in the halftime show at the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
you're upside down. I was like, damn. I was on my phone, so I was like, I knew I was gonna be upside down.
So Nick Carlson. So this, last year, no volleyball at Dean, right? And so you were just straight up working with us all winter long. And this year, every time you have a moment, you always come and work with us. You're calling games. It's fantastic. So do you have any memories or thoughts of a game that you can think of, or a call, or any kind of crazy play that you remember?
Oh yeah, I have. I'm gonna tag on with Nick's because I know it was me and Nick at with Mount St. Charles during their semifinals run. Games close, tied at I believe 2-2 apiece. maybe a minute left, maybe 2 minutes in the third. And out of nowhere, stream dies. We lost it. We lost everything.
When the power cord got
our power cord got cut under one of the older metal and wooden chairs at Mount
the
St.
bleacher
Charles.
seats.
Yes, on the bleacher seats. So me, Nick, and we were on the phone with Matt, screaming, trying to figure this out. Nick went up into the press box with Matt. I actually stayed on down where we were originally broadcasting, and I just went live on Instagram and Facebook, holding 2 rosters in one hand, phone in the other, trying to give some sort of commentary. And of course, sure enough, I got the winning goal. So everyone's
the winning
going
goal
nuts.
would have been lost.
Yeah.
We actually got that feed up. I think you were talking to me because I remember I had to pull over in a CVS parking lot, and you guys were like, "Ron, we just lost everything," and I'm like, "Ah!" And later we found our power cord cut.
Yep.
So we were like, and people were like giving us all sorts of grief because last year we had to switch with some other network at the end of the season, yada, 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 not anything that we could do about it. So at first we thought someone cut our power cord, but it was you, it was Nick, and it was Aaron.
And
I
we had
remember
another and we had another Dean intern shadowing for the first time.
And he probably never came back because I was screaming in the phone, man.
He ever came back?
No, I don't. Did he ever come back, Nick?
Nope, that was one and done.
Oh, one and done because he was freaking out. Listen, and I will say this. I'm about to say this. So obviously, I mean, if anyone didn't know, I got engaged since then. I have a fiance now. And,
yes, sir.
I'm having another little Robert boy, April 23rd. And
wait, what's his name?
I was on my
name?
Listen, I was on my third date with my fiance right now. And I was on my third date, and we had just gone and ate dinner, or were we heading to dinner? Maybe we were heading to dinner. And all of a sudden I get this call, and it's Aaron. We have no power. We lost power. And I was watching the game on my phone, which I shouldn't be saying this, while I was driving. Had the game up, right? That's what a boss does.
We've all done it.
I'm a boss. I got to do this, right? And all of a sudden the game starts buffering. I'm like, what is going on? And it was overtime. And the game was buffering. I was freaking out. And then instantaneously Aaron calls me. He's like, power's cut. Oh my God. I was losing my mind. But she stayed with me, so thank you.
Karen's probably like, what am I getting into?
That's Timmy's favorite thing to say. Karen is karma.
Karen is karma, baby.
I think she was like, why am I dealing with this right now?
What'd you say, Nick?
She's probably like, why am I dealing with this right now? Like, who the hell are you?
This is totally true. I think, but she kind of embraced it, and
she's become part of the family.
She's part of the family.
Hey,
but
Ron, how'd you meet Karen? Like, was it Tinder?
What?
Did you meet Karen on Tinder?
No, why would you even bring that up right now? Hey,
the headlines are ready.
Can you delete Duffy?
I need a Tony Reale mute button.
Delete him out of this.
The headlines are writing themselves. Duffy fired for fans only.
How'd you meet?
Bye.
No, it's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. Bring him back.
Dude, come on.
We're kidding, Tim.
Wow.
We just Tony Reale.
I'm a single, lonely guy, man. I need to know how to get these shorties, bro. I'm so single.
Well, that's just the way it is, man. I'll give you the inside when
I ask you for a pickup line every weekend because I'm so single.
He does. Everyone's like, Ron, give me a good pickup line. I'm like, nah, I can't. I'm done with that.
All right.
We
got to wrap this up because we got the Bishop Hendricken Hawks in the room getting ready to bring them on the show. So I'm gonna throw this around the scoop. All right, we got E.G. Moses Brown. We got Hendy LaSalle.
This is good. We got 5 guys here. 5 guys.
Duffy.
Wait. No, hold on. Wait. I need a pen.
Am I only give predictions as a podcaster?
If we're doing predictions, I'm going to say Duffy's going to win this because I saw him in Chet's predictions.
Ron's trying to find paper.
I'll say
Fine,
All right,
babe,
you're
We're
gonna
not
write this down?
gambling. We're just doing the
Duffy, E.G. LaSalle, E.G. Smithfield, E.G. Smithfield,
E.G.
wow.
Moses Brown?
E.G. Moses Brown, Henny LaSalle, who you got?
All right, I'm gonna say EG in 3. Okay, let's go into 3. EG's gonna win game 3 at home. And Hendy LaSalle, I know all my Hendy boys are in here. I'm sorry, guys, but LaSalle in 2, bro. I'm sorry.
in 2.
Yeah, LaSalle's
Wait, you
winning
say
2.
in 2?
He said LaSalle in 2.
I want my boys to prove me wrong. I want them to get pissed at me for when they come on the show.
Wow, LaSalle in 2 though.
LaSalle in 2.
Close 2 or a blowout 2?
All right, okay.
No. One will be a blowout. Game 2 will be close. It'll be close.
All right, so LeBlanc.
I'll go Moses Brown in the upset in 3.
Ooh, yeah. All right.
Ooh, okay.
And I'll take LaSalle in 3.
Okay.
Nick Carlson, who you got?
Carlson.
I'm gonna have to agree with LeBlanc, the Nick and Nick show back together. I really think Moses Brown can pull it off in 3. As much as I want to go with Duffy and call it in 2, I can't. I have to say it's gonna be LaSalle in 3 because I know Dylan Johnson's family's watching. She was my old advisor here at Dean.
Oh, see, what is this?
Oh, come on.
I have to.
Yeah.
Wait, so can we put
She's helped me out through school. I gotta help her out.
Let's put $5 each.
No.
I'm not giving you nothing.
I'm sorry. Oh, I forgot.
I thought I told you. Come on.
I forgot. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, you forgot. All right, okay. All right.
I'm sorry.
No, you're forgiven. You're forgiven. All right, Matt.
I'm sorry.
You know what? After what I just saw out of Moses Brown in the series against Burrville, I know EG is a very plucky team, and I know they score well. I'm going to go Moses Brown in 3. And I can't imagine a state championship series without Bishop Hendricken being involved in it. It just seems like the championships and Hendricken go hand in hand. And Hendy, when they get fired up for something, they're on something. I'm going to say Hendy in 3.
Hendy in 3. This is not fair for me to actually do. But I feel like it's not fair for me to put all you guys on the spot. So I'm gonna. All right. So I'm taking EG in 3. I just think that I think Moses Brown's a tough team, but they're still young. I don't know if they're ready yet. EG's just had that year, and they've won a lot of big games, and EG kept it close with LaSalle, like real close with LaSalle. So I think EG in 3. And I got to go with my alma mater, Hendricken. Going with Hendy in 3 because, especially even though you'll say that LaSalle beat him 3 times, Hendricken beat him in a scrimmage. And also that means that, they're kind of due. But at the same time, that last game was 0-0 all the way till the end. I think the difference will be the goaltending. Carr's got to stand up to the task. And because Q is definitely going to be there 100% the whole time, start to finish. So if Carr can stand up to the task, Hendy in 3.
There it is.
All right.
That's the round.
I'm going to catch some serious shit because I've been staying non-biased all year long. I love everybody. I'm friends with everybody. But you know what? We got to do it. You got to put your ass on the table sometimes.
Ron, in your defense, I need to
go first game 1 Friday, 7 p.m. You can hit that link right there and get your live stream pass. Watch the game right here on Fans Only Sports Network. Moses Brown and EG Saturday, March 5th, 2:30 p.m. from the Benny. All the games for the semifinals right here on Fans Only Sports Network.
All right, so I just want to say goodbye to our 3 play-by-play guys. Tim Duffy, Nick LeBlanc, Nick Carlson, you guys are phenomenal, and the state of Rhode Island is lucky to have you.
Thank you, Ron.
So am I. So am I. All right, peace, boys.
Peace.
Thanks for having me, boss.
Yes, sir.
See you this weekend, hopefully.
You will. You will.
Peace.
I got to come check up on you, make sure the audio's all right.
Make sure he's not upside down either.
Yo, my bees.
Make sure
Good
you're
luck
not
on the
upside
show
down.
with these 2. Good luck on the show, boys. Peace.
All right. See you guys
All
later.
right, there we go.
All right.
All right, let's get these guys out of here.
So you want to bring them right in? I think we bring these guys right in.
Yeah, I think we bring these guys
All right, so up next on the show, Bishop Hendricken hockey. We got the Bishop Hendricken Hawks. We got the captains here coming on board. Pleasure to have them. So let's bring them right up.
Yeah, let's get these guys into the show. So here we got
moving.
Mike Sosha, we got Alex Giuliano, we got Nick DeFelice, and we got Matt Moretti. And there they are.
All right, what's up, boys?
What's going on, Ron? What's going on, Matt?
Boys, you heard me pick you?
Yes, we did.
Okay. I'm just saying. I just wanted to make sure you heard that because, yeah. Boy, did I put my ass out there. That's bad. Listen, I love you, so whatever. I love everyone, but I think you guys can do it. I think you guys can got to get out of your own heads and get out there and get it done. But so we got the captains here before the big semifinals, and Bishop Hendricken, not foreign to the semifinals or the state finals when it comes to Rhode Island high school boys ice hockey. Right? Let's just be honest.
Not at all.
Right? So the Hawks know what it's like. They've been there before. And I just feel like, you guys got a lot of poise. But LaSalle's tough, man. LaSalle, you guys know that. You guys have faced them plenty of times throughout the season. So we're going to start off, right, with first off, we didn't get the gritty.
We didn't get the gritty.
Sosha.
Yeah.
You did the gritty.
I did.
Against EG. Now, we were trying to get the clip, but we were having trouble sniping it up. I know you have it.
I do have it.
Are you on your phone right now?
I am not.
So that means you can pull it up on your phone and hold it up to the camera, could you not?
I can.
I would very much like to see Mike Sosha Jr.'s gritty.
Hitting the gritty.
Yeah, on the ice. All right, here we go. Hold it right now. You got to get it kind of flatten out there, Mikey.
And there
there it is. And wait, hold on. Can you bring his out? You can't. All right. But we could see it. So
it would
first off, that might have been one of my all-time highlights this season. Watching Soch hit the gritty. That was great. All right. I mean, I had to ask him right off the rip so we could get this.
Which game was that in that you did that?
That second one.
EG.
That was EG?
Yeah, the second EG game.
Was that
at Thayer?
At Thayer, okay.
Yeah. Yep. So, all right. Now, you guys are going into a big game, right? And I'm gonna call on Alex Giuliano first. Because Alex, to me, is kind of like an unsung hero on the Hawks. He doesn't get a lot of credit. He doesn't get a lot of – you don't see him up on that Rhode Island high school hockey website all the time. He's not way up there and all this stuff. But if you ask any coach, if you ask any of his players or anyone that he plays with, they always say Alex Giuliano, Alex Giuliano. I mean, Coach Sosha said the same thing to me. So, Alex, not to blow too much smoke or, put too much pressure on you there, buddy. Hey, lean in a little bit, Alex, so we can kind of see you a little dark.
All right.
But, there you go, man. Oh, yeah, there you go. So, now, Alex, I first off, I want to ask, last year you were number 19, correct?
Yeah.
And this year you're 9. Why'd you switch?
9's my dad's number. And
okay, so you're doing it for your dad?
Yeah.
Your dad's a
Family
great
number.
guy. I think I sold you a hockey stick. No, did I?
Probably.
I think I did. But anyway, so Alex, this is it. This is your last ride, right?
Yeah.
So what's this one mean to you? I mean, last year you guys, the state championship got robbed. Let's just be real. I mean, you guys didn't get a chance to play for it. And this year you have a chance, but you have a tough road. You guys got to go through an incredibly, incredibly tough LaSalle team. So what do you think you guys have to do to get by them?
Honestly, just stick to the way we've been playing lately. But keep it basic and just keep rolling. I think luck will be on our side, and we'll bury a few.
Yeah. So now you've been playing since at Hendricken since freshman year.
Yeah.
Right. This is your last go as a Hawk. I mean, what's it going to mean to you when you guys are all done?
I mean, I've been playing with most of these boys all my life, so it means a lot. And
I mean, especially like primarily playing Hendricken hockey since sophomore year with all of them. Like we haven't really gotten a shot to play in that state championship game and win it all. So, I mean, it really does mean a lot to get there and possibly win it all.
Yeah. What you got? You want to grab one?
Yeah. Let's, I guess we'll get Matt Moretti in here and talk about it. So you guys, it seems like every line, whether it's first, second, third, fourth, you guys have such great control on that blue line, the back area, whether it's you, whether it's Griffin Crane, whether it's Ryan Staples. What do you guys work on that helps make you such a stalwart defense staff to be able to play against? Do we got him? Did we lose?
We work a lot in practice on defensive
There we go.
stuff like positioning.
Yeah, you're good.
A lot in prep. Can you hear me?
He's got a potato.
It's a little broken up, Maddie.
Jesus.
There we go. Maybe you're back now.
He's on the slow Wi-Fi.
Wait, you might have to reboot. Maddie, you might have to reboot. We'll let you work on that for a hot sec. No big deal. Who's next? Nick, right?
Yeah. We can talk
Nick's
to the
right
police
there.
for a second. So Nick, this season you guys had a lot of games, obviously, 15, 16 games in the state. You played a lot of out-of-state competition that was some really quality hockey teams. How does that go into conditioning you guys for understanding how to play at a different level sometimes?
It definitely makes us better when we come to the league games because a lot of out-of-state teams are faster, more physical, and a lot better. So it just prepares us to be stronger and just do the better things in the league games.
Yeah. So Nick, you've had a good year scoring.
Yeah, I did.
Not bad, right?
No, not
now,
bad.
what do you how are you compared to last year? Because I don't think I followed it as closely.
I'm definitely doing better than last year. A lot
You
better.
know what?
I'm definitely doing a lot better than last year.
Yeah. So what do you think contributes to that?
Just knowing my role and playing with Matt and Jack LaRose helped me out a lot. We work as a line.
Yeah, that was one of the things I was going to say. Your line's pretty. There's only a couple lines in high school hockey in Rhode Island that could compare, right? There's you guys and LaSalle's one line is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
You guys don't have to play them right now, so I got to ask you what you think about Moses Brown's one line because they got a big task up against. They're going to have to come up against this week too.
They're strong,
Who's on their line? I honestly forget.
It's Farrell, Hank, and
You got
Agarwal.
Agarwal, you got O'Farrell, you got
Alessandro.
Travers, Henry Alessandro's in there.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's their first line.
They're a good line. I mean,
Yeah,
they're
really
strong to play against. Yeah, they're good. I mean, that series is going to be tight.
Yeah, that's going to be tight. Yeah. So, who would you rather see in the finals if you can get by LaSalle?
I don't know. I'm worried about LaSalle right now.
Yeah,
I know that's a hockey player's answer right there.
It's like a Belichick answer or something.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see if he was going to say something. I was trying to pull it out.
I'm just worried about LaSalle right now.
Yeah, no. So, all right. Well, Matt, you got a good connection now?
I don't know. I don't know. Is it working?
Yeah. Oh no, that's not bad.
He's good. Yeah.
Yeah. So ask him the question again. Maybe.
Yeah. So we're just talking about the. We were asking you about the defense. Especially like you guys. You along with like Griffin Crane, Ryan Staples, that back line. It always seems to be no matter who's on the ice. You guys are such strong control on the blue line. What are you guys doing in practice that's making that happen for you guys?
Oh, we work on that a lot in practice, like positioning and all that, knowing our role on the ice, situational stuff, knowing where to be, when, stuff like that. We do a lot of that in practice.
How long is your driveway or your backyard, man? Where do you learn a sniper like that? I feel like every time I'm calling a goal for you, you're like 6 feet behind the blue line shooting it.
I don't know. I shot a lot of pucks growing up. I always shot pucks like every day, so that probably helped out a bit. That was one thing I did a lot growing up playing.
Wait, your dad sent me a picture, by the way, and we have to put it up.
Oh my
Hold
God.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did he tell you?
Yeah, he
He
told
told
me.
you what picture he sent me? I don't think you know this one.
We got this. We got Lil
Oh,
Moretti.
yeah.
No, wait, because he wanted to show me how long you've been wearing number 15. Have you always wore 15?
I wore it then. That was like my first year playing hockey, and then I switched to 9 a little while ago, like back in like middle school. And then last year when we were picking numbers, 15 was open, so I decided to bring it back.
So now anyone can jump in right now, right? I just want to like kind of get your feel for LaSalle. Now you guys are going, I mean, this is going to be, you get Friday night at 7:00, Saturday night at 7:00, right? Day after day, game 1, game 2, game 1 in Smithfield. Do you guys have a different style of game plan? You don't have to tell me what your game plan is, obviously, but would you have a different game plan in Smithfield than you would at Thayer?
No, it's not. Only at Mount you would change your game plan a little
Yeah,
bit.
only Mount because the rink is smaller.
Yeah, I hate that. I hate playing there.
Smaller rink, benches are split.
Yeah,
the locker rooms are
right
places.
So no, it's good. It's good there. It's good there. There's nothing.
It's an old hockey barn.
Right.
It's
right,
a good old fashioned hockey barn.
So Mike, give me a couple of players on LaSalle that you think you guys need that are really some of the key players that you have to keep your eye on.
You got Brouillard, Johnson, Barrett. You got Riccitelli in the back end, and then Kid Peterson's pretty good. And then
Ronan Peterson.
Max. Max is a stud.
Yep.
So once there's no denying it. He's a good goalie. So
Yep.
their first couple of lines are good. It's a pretty even matchup. It's just who's going to stay out of the box more and who's going to actually score.
So now the last game you guys played LaSalle, 0-0 all the way into the third, right? I mean, what a game. I watched every bit of it from my house, actually, casted it up on my TV. It was awesome. Now at but you guys didn't come out on the desired end, right? You didn't come out on the end that you wanted. What were you guys? What were your takeaways from that game? Like afterwards, like in the locker room or later on? I'm sure you guys discussed it as a team.
Stay out of the box.
Yeah, stay out of the box.
Yeah,
It was a
stay
good
out of the
game.
box.
It's like 7 minutes left in the third. Then we got a 5 and a 2. Now is the end of the game. Because they got a good power play. They'll capitalize on a lot of power plays.
Right. So they have a strong power play. But so staying out of the box, I had a feeling that they might have said that. Do you guys feel like you were in the box a lot this year? Because I do.
Yeah.
A lot.
Matty Mo.
Especially Matt down there. Matt's always in the box.
Always in the box.
Matt, you're
His
always
new
in the
home.
box, bro.
Matt, how many penalty minutes you got? 29?
Like 20 something. I don't know.
He goes 20-something. I don't know. He's like, So that's the key, I think, right, to this series when you guys are going up against LaSalle. One of the things, I mean, you obviously have to play lights out, but I mean, one of the things is you guys probably are talking about keeping your penalty minutes low, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I feel like EG has a really good power play this year too.
Yeah. They
You might end up seeing those guys.
Yeah, they that's how they won their first game off power play. They scored at I forget how they scored at the end. But
yeah, Matt knows. Matt called it. How did EG score at the end?
Oh, that was the insane goal that Colin it deflected off of Colin Walsh's leg. Cam Gaffney had the puck, went behind the baseline, actually was like almost like a skate behind the net and shot it backwards. It deflected off of Colin Walsh's leg and into the net.
So that's probably something you guys don't want to relive, but let's talk about the last game I saw you guys play against EG at Thayer. What changed? What was the difference?
Mentality before the game definitely changed. A lot more people were locked in, and it felt like we were determined to get that win.
Yeah.
By a lot.
The last one stung, and we use that, so keep going.
Yeah.
Is it sometimes more comfortable playing in a rink that you're familiar with, playing it there, playing at any of the other rinks that you normally play in, versus say like that game against EG? You guys got to walk into Schneider Arena. I mean, you got to walk into, like that. That's like walking into the TD Garden and trying to play a game.
Yeah, we've all played at PC or growing up,
right?
So it's not like basketball. I don't know how really like other sports, they don't play at college facilities, but we've always played at PC. So we can't make any excuses up for that. It's just a bad game and we capitalized on it the next game.
All right. Okay, so time to lighten it up a little bit. We'll go into the same we'll go into the same questions we had earlier, right? All right. So, Soch, right?
Yep.
Superstitions.
Oh, jeez.
Let's go, kid. I know now.
We'll be here.
I know you. You probably have a ton. So superstitions.
We'll be here until
ton. You'll probably be here for like 4 hours.
Wait, what? All right, wait. Okay. All right. So you don't have to give them all to me, but let's do top three.
Top three.
I
always take 2 showers.
Before or after?
Well, I take one in the morning, and then I'll take one before I go to the rink.
Okay, always 2 showers. Yep.
I play around a PGA Tour on Xbox. And then me and Maddie, before every time we go up on the ice, we always do this little stick tap thing, because when we were little, he hated when I touched his shin pads. Like, absolutely despised it. When me and my friend Dom, and so we started doing it like when we were like, I don't know, maybe 13. So we were doing it now.
You just hit his shin pads?
Yeah, we just you give like a love tap before a game or something like that, and he absolutely despised it.
Yeah.
But now it's our pregame thing. We've done it for the past 4 years. So.
Oh, all right. Those are.
I thought you were gonna. You don't have.
Well, all right. Okay. Top 3. Fine. What's your craziest superstition then?
Mine.
Oh my god.
Too many.
Oh, so Nick has an obsession with using my scissors.
I was just thinking of that.
Wait, hold on. I can't, Mike. I can't hear. A little louder.
So Nick has an obsession with using my scissors.
Yeah.
So I have to cut my tape first on my stick, but he can't use it in the stands where I cut my tape.
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
really gets me
I
mad.
have to go back to the locker room and give it to him.
It gets me so mad when he does that.
All right.
And I have been using his scissors. Someone steals my scissors. I let him borrow them, and they never come back to me.
And he gets mad when I tell him I don't want to give out my scissors.
So then Mike gets mad when I can't. I walk outside the locker room.
Nice. All right. So, Alex, what about you? Superstitions.
I kind of just stretch the same way. Okay.
That's it?
That's it, really. I don't really have a superstition.
All right. Well, then scratch yours, because that's a bad question to ask you. How about pregame music?
Pre-game music? A lot of Meek. Definitely a lot of Meek.
Meek. Okay.
Yeah.
Pre-game music. Now, wait. Now, who gets to run the music in the locker room before the game?
Nardo.
Yeah, Nardelli.
Oh, Nardelli does? What's he playing?
Yeah, it's like fire SoundCloud. Not SoundCloud, Spotify mix or whatever. Just a lot of everything. It's so fire.
All right, good. All right. What about DeFelice? What about after the game? You guys are celebrating a win. What are you guys bumping in the locker room?
Pepe's.
Some Nicki Minaj. What's the other songs?
Country Roads.
Yeah.
Roads.
Right Foot Creep.
Yeah.
All right.
The Pepe's song.
Yeah, what is that song? Oh,
It's like some Spanish song.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Wait, what is it?
Pepe's.
Pepas? What does that mean?
Pepas.
Oh, it's bad? Oh, it's bad? Oh, so you can.
They probably don't know.
Oh, okay. All right. That's bad.
Oh,
All right,
sorry.
cool, man. Whatever. That's all good. All right, cool. All right, now Matt Moretti. We gotta get. I want to get Moretti in here more. I think he's like max headroom. He's like going. Okay, Matt, you there? Let's see.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, beautiful. All right, Matt. Superstitions on you.
Matt, your
I'm
Wi-Fi.
gonna do that shin pad taps with Mike. I know, Nick. I know. Nothing I can do about it.
Oh, you don't want Mike tapping your shin pads?
I do that, Mike, and then I do that thing with Mike. I eat the same meal before every game, pasta with chicken.
No chicken tomorrow.
I always put my right side on. I always put my right side on first, like my right skate, right shin pad. Then my
Right
left.
side on first. Yeah. Mike, why'd you say no chicken tomorrow?
It's Lent.
It's Lent.
Mike, you listen to that?
Yeah.
I forgot it's Lent.
Gotta eat fish. A lot of
So
fish
you're gonna
tomorrow.
have fish and pasta tomorrow, Matty Mo?
I'll just have some
tuna in
pasta,
there.
maybe throw some chicken. Right.
All right, there you go. I'm sure your dad will be shooting me a text anytime. Waiting for that one. All right, awesome. All right, so Mike.
Yeah.
Wait, I lost him. Can I see him?
No,
oh,
he's
yeah,
there.
okay.
You're
No,
there.
Mike. So, you guys are captains. This is your last ride. What are you saying to your boys before the game?
A bunch
Before
of stuff
game
I
one.
can't say on public, but a lot of curse words and a lot of stuff that should not be said.
Right. Yeah, that's good. No, all right. Well, hey, I mean, that's good. That's
Whatever
what
fires you up.
I would say the same
Go
thing.
for it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, who won the basketball game tonight?
Hendricken.
Andy.
Nice.
Did you guys all go?
Yeah.
No, I didn't go.
All right.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Yeah,
Anything? We can let these boys go. I know
We can let these
Mike
boys
said
go.
they need to get some sleep.
Game 1 tomorrow night, 7 p.m. right here on Fans Only Sports Network. Hit the link, hit the website, buy your live stream pass. Watch these guys take on LaSalle. They have had Hendricken, I feel like, had the best quarterfinal series. You had Hendy Mount. Now you get Hendy LaSalle in the semifinal series. It's like, how do you top that in a state championship series? That's going to be one heck of a championship
Well, it's
series.
going to be, I think it'll be, however the state championship plays out, it'll be a good series. But
Yeah.
that is a different road for you guys, huh? I
Yeah,
mean,
it's really
seriously, facing Mount first and then LaSalle before you even get anywhere near the finals.
You got to
It's
beat the
different.
best to be the best.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah.
That's
You
true.
hit it.
So it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks,
all right,
guys.
boys. Listen, hey, first off, I want to say thank you to all the Hendricken parents, Coach Sosha, everybody who has supported us the last 2 years, just like a lot of teams out there. But I got the boys right here on the program, so I wanted to say thank you to everyone who's listening. We really, really appreciate you all. We love you all. We love covering hockey. It's one of the most favorite things that we do. There's so many people that are prospering from it as far as learning and growing and interns and getting experience and trying now to go out and get jobs in the same field because they love it so much. And a lot of it has to do with these 4 guys right here and everybody else that comes and watches and that tunes in to watch us. So want to say thank you to everyone. And I want to say best of luck to my boys right here.
Thanks, Ron.
Good luck, guys.
Thank
Good luck, guys. We're wishing you the best.
Yeah.
And don't forget, we both picked you. No pressure, but
No pressure.
damn, bro.
No pressure.
Thank
No
you, guys.
Thank you.
See you
Thank
later.
you.
Go get some sleep. We'll see you guys
All
tomorrow
right.
night.
Okay, guys. See ya.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Want to do a sponsor read?
Yeah, let's say thank our sponsors one last time here on the show. So we're going to take it through one more time. Premier Homes Realty, Stephanie Sosha, thank you so much for all your support over all the years. Anything you need for realty in the state of Rhode Island, check them out. Daily Nutrition RI, best shakes. Seriously, best shakes.
Atwood Ave, Cranston.
Atwood Ave and Cranston. Thirsty Beaver, Cranston, Smithfield,
Yep.
whichever one.
They got a few, but Cranston and Smithfield, those are our faves.
Yep, great job right there. Always great food, really cool stuff. Our elite recruits, access to 3,000 schools, 60,000 coaches, 38 NCAA sports. If you're an athlete in the state of Rhode Island, anywhere in the country, you want to play sports at the college level, hit up oureliterecruits.com, and we are here for you. And it's us too, so
Yeah, makes it
always,
easy.
Always a good thing. Manning Sports, 1725 Minden Road, Cumberland, Rhode Island. All your sports needs, hockey and lacrosse especially, absolutely great equipment up there. Check out mannysports.com for more information. That is all of the sponsors that were a part of a lot of things on Fans Only Sports Network and Rhody Sports Show tonight.
Yeah. All right. So we want to say thank you to everyone for tuning in, whether you watched us on Facebook, whether you watched us on Twitter, whether you watched us on YouTube, whether you watched us crappy on IG Live. We'll get better at the IG Live. Don't worry. That's not really what we normally do.
The
But
IG
it
Live
was
people,
okay.
the IG Live people kind of got the BTS view. They get like the behind the
Yeah,
scenes
that's
view.
actually
They got a
true.
chance to like see like how we make this all actually come together.
Okay, so if you watched on IG Live, I mean, with all due respect, you might not have got the full experience, let's say, but you did get to see a little behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Right? Pretty cool
Yep.
stuff. So we want to say thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Rhody Sports Show. We're going to be doing it probably weekly through the spring, but we're going to try and wait maybe every couple weeks, get a good show together, bring it out here to you guys, and not just flood it, with the same old content week after week after week.
And peep that flying on the ticker right now. Brand new show coming up.
Brand new show coming up with your boy over here, Matty Jolles. It's going to be Roasted Sports right here on Fans Only Sports Network, premiering March 14th. That should be pretty fun. Did we just freeze? Are we kind of freezing a little bit?
A little bit.
Yeah, we're freezing. We're freezing a little bit. I don't know what's going on, but so that should be pretty fun as well. And that's it. So thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to everyone for watching. Thank you to the whole Rhode Island high school hockey community for having us, the Fans Only Sports Network. We were we were proud to do our second full season with you, and that's it.
Yeah. And thanks for coming into our new digs tonight.
Oh, yeah.
First studio show.
Hope you enjoy the background. We like it. Pretty nice. Thanks to Gannon Signs in Warwick, Rhode Island for doing that. And that's it.
Yeah, I think you had something you wanted to close out the show with.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to. I think I'm going to skip that. I am going to skip that for now. I'll just say this. We've been doing this for a long time. And it's a pleasure to bring these athletes and to bring the communities together. Bring the athletes to you and bring the communities together. When we first started out doing this, it was just for that, right? It turned into a business and a career for us, which we're very proud of. We worked very hard, 24/7. We're working every day. We never take a day off. Morning, noon, and night, phone calls, emails, Matt's building programs. We have all our crew out there writing articles, taking pictures, cutting highlight videos. I mean, it never ends. We're always looking at different ways to improve the business, bringing on our elite recruits, building that for Rhode Island athletes. It just never stops. So when we get accused of not being the original, it rubs us the wrong way a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So that, and that's only because we've worked so hard, and we think we've earned the right to say that right now in Rhode Island, no one does what we do. No one. There's no one doing it all like we do and doing it all in the same place and bringing in all the interns and growing their careers and helping kids get jobs after they graduate, and just no one's doing it. It's just us. That's it. And I'm proud to say it. And we're going to keep doing a great job for all of you. So that's it. Rhody Sports Show signing out. Ron Robert.
Matt Jolles.
And we'll talk to you guys
See you from
soon.
the rinks tomorrow.
Yep. See you from the rinks tomorrow. Take care.
All right. Let's send this one home. See y'all. Bye.